NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight.
Ed, always a pleasure to be in the booth with you. It reminds me a lot of my backcourt teammates. Actually, they were faster, could jump higher, and could shoot better. But anyway, we got a big-time matchup tonight.
You know, Jay, if you take a couple of letters and vowels away, you can go from Cohen to Duhan, just like that. Kuzma to Davis. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. It'll stay Clipper basketball. Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
It's James controlling the offense. Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Leonard. He made his first effort, but not that time. LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high.
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
James, down low for Davis. Whoa, what a finish.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Paul George to Beverly. George to the basket, but it won't go. To James. And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for 2.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Knocks down the first.
Way to hit, way to hit.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Ooh, I like that.
To Leonard. From long range. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron into the front court. Leads 3. Kawhi Leonard swats it. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. LeBron James, 3. For 4. Good start.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Leonard to Beverly. Kuzma. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
James to Davis. Anthony Davis. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now Doc Rivers gonna call a timeout here. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Opposing coach is gonna counter, make some changes of his own. DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And he scores. Jay, how do you stop that?
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
George to Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
George on the drive, but his shot misses. To James. And finishes strong.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
And a backcourt violation. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Subbing in number 7, Joel Embiid.
LeBron James against George. Paul George sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Williams, his first effort, off the mark. Knocked loose. Couldn't keep it in. Off Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Paul George. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. To James. And the finish. Slam dunk.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
George. Those shots today have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
Can't get past the defender. To James. And too much contact.
A simple touch foul.
Number 13, Paul George. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3. That's the first foul in the last.
Montrezl Harrell. Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial.
Watch the cutter, man.
Clippers have it. For three, those shots today have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty.
It's good at the buzzer. He got it out well before the red light came on. And that extends the lead at the end of the first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Anthony Davis in a matchup with Harkless. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Leonard. It's good.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Time to shuffle things up.
Los Angeles, number 13, Paul
LBJ has it.
Hey, quick, that got him.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
To Williams. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
And count the basket inside.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
To Caldwell Pope. Off the assist.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Anthony Davis. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Deep right corner to Cousins. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
George buries it.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Strong finish for Paul George.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. LA Clippers with the basketball. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block, can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Davis. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Slam dunk. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Clippers have it. Gets it in the right corner. George, tough shot. He hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
DeMarcus Cousins. Now the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one. Clippers have the basketball. George had made his first three, but that shot off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And the basket good at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Add 2 points to the board.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
George to Beverly. George, smothering D.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
First half comes to an end. The Lakers have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Kyle Kuzma has the basketball. Even to Zubac. Tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
It's PG for 2. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Leonard. And he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
James into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. If you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Paul George goes to the right side. To George. Fires the 3. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
His first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
James. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. They're set to jump it up to see who gets possession. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Able to convert on both free throws. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's how you defend. To Davis. Kuzma. Clippers have got it. Fires the 3, knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Second effort. Shot won't go. It's the Clippers with the possession now. George. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Knocked loose. Oh, whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Lakers, number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 4.
Leonard. And it's good.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for the Los
buys it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Leonard. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Off the mark on the first free throw. And he hits the second. Paul George with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more top.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Leonard to Paul George. Beyond the arc for three. Paul George. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Second of 3 is good. Three for 3. Nice. LeBron into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. And he makes them both. It's LA Clippers ball. Kawhi Leonard. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Cousins. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
LeBron with it up top. Trailing by 4. Curling inside. Yes. And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
George. Man, that was a tough shot.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
And Cousins throwing it down. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Leonard, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Clippers have the lead. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter, and things went off the rails for them a bit in that third quarter as they watched their lead completely evaporate.
And then some. Now they find themselves behind.
He knocks it down, Jay.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To George. 4-3. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Cruises inside for two.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
James, and it's Zubats with the rebound. Paul George to Leonard. Anthony Davis pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Kawhi Leonard in a matchup with Boogie. To Paul George. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
George to Leonard. Has a chance, and he hits.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
I know the fans didn't get a chance to hear this during the break, but the coaches are wearing a mic for the broadcast. I heard a lot of arguing inside the huddle. It let you know that the intensity level is pretty high going into the fourth.
Leonard trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. To Davis. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And look out.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
James. They get it to Kuzma, down low. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Danny Green to James. And scores at the basket. Jay, tough recovery that time.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Leonard. It's Cousins with the rebound. To Danny Green. Paul George to Beverly. Leonard. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
To Kyle Kuzma. Here's a chance from long range. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And now a reach, and that's going to be an intentional foul. Free throws here in the final minute of play.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
And gets both to drop at the line. To James. Stuffs it down with authority.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
James. Oh, he hits the three. To Beverly. Nothing going here on that drive. Beverly to George. From long range. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot two.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2.
Shot, boy.
It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one by 4. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.